In this day and age, what are the problems that you feel like you're most qualified to help people with?
Answering the question, who am I? Because in an intake, I often ask people that question, and most people have no idea how to answer the question, who am I? What am I? At best, usually the answer is, well, I am a taxpayer, I'm a male, I'm a dad. Well, yes, those things are important, but those are just personas, roles you play. It's not who you really are. To answer the question, who am I, it's really about what's behind the mask, what's behind all those roles, your essence, your energy.
Why is that so important?
You're God. And as the old saying goes, you can't beat God. So, like the Gnostics would say, do we know where we came from, who we are, and where we're going? So again, knowing who we are relates to Manly P. Hall's old saying, since when is the beautiful not of the divine? For the divine is always of the beautiful. And that's you, that's me, that's all of us. We are all very beautiful. And like Dr. Heller, my mentor, says, whenever it's of the beautiful, it's of the divine. So that's the kind of world that we all need and want, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So that's important for us to be in touch with our hidden sphere or atmosphere, or the divine ocean, as it's sometimes called. There's many discoveries that can be made out of that divine ocean, like when we have a dream, for example. Oh, is that a part of me? Is that a part of me? Or a vision?
Mm-hmm. So I don't think people probably come to you, though, with the idea of, Dr. Lancaster, I'm here to find out who I am. I don't know if anybody's ever done that before. So what are people actually coming to you for in the beginning, even if eventually they're learning who they are and that's leading to some bigger answers for them? What do you feel like they're initially coming for on the surface? What are the big problems of the world that drive people to your phone, to your screen, to your office?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Pain, emotional pain. Of various sorts. I have depression, I have anxiety. But on a little deeper level, sometimes that pain is meaninglessness. What is the meaning of my life? Why am I here? And so that's very much what I'm all about at heart when it comes to my Gnostic Jungian approach called Gnostic pneumatherapy. It's about finding meaning in your life based on everything I was saying earlier. And when you find that meaning, you find value, you find a purpose in your life. Why is that important? Because it heals over the depression, it heals over the anxieties. In other words, the more you get in touch with your deeper light within, then it shines away all the darkness in your life, no matter what it is. Depression, bad marriage, meaningless life. Now it is meaningful. I know why I'm here. I know what I'm supposed to be doing. I know myself, and I feel comfortable in my own skin. And thus, I can now act like the Christ. I can now act like the Buddha or the Krishna or whoever you're into. Even if it's your deceased grandmother, fine. But this is very inspiring for us to live a more meaningful, healthier life that's of the light, the beauty, the understanding, the compassion. Mm-hmm. All accepting of all people, like the Gnostics were and are, as well as Jungians. And so that's why, as a psychologist, I'm trying to promote people to come to ultimately be able to answer that question, who am I, and live out that truth to make this world a better place, from within and without.
Mm-hmm. So the answers to the question, who am I, is also going to be what you're using to help them overcome the pain.
Yes, absolutely. To overcome the pain, you'll be amazed. All of us are amazed when we do our life's inner work, when we walk our path, for example. You'll be amazed that when that light, that development of a light You could call it mindfulness if you want to. It's a very popular term.
Yeah.
But what does mindfulness really mean? As Eckhart Tolle says, it really means the presence. And so when you get in touch with the presence that's already within yourself, and it develops and comes to fruition in your mind, in the way you talk, in the way you react, in the way you feel, thus that mindfulness, that presence is answering the question, who am I?
Mm-hmm.
To be one with that presence, now you know who you are. You can answer the question, who am I? And thus be it accordingly. Yes.
Is there a more powerful question that you could ask or find or discover than who am I, in your opinion?
Is there a more powerful question than that?
Like, is that the question in your opinion? Is that the number one question in your opinion? Is there a bigger, better question, or does it really all come down to that for you?
Well, as you can see, I'm kind of at a loss for words here, because that's the answer to your question. The fact that I'm at a loss for words, there's your answer. But I tell you what, for fun and scholarship, I'll try to explain this to you. Okay.
What you're saying
Okay,
is
so,
that in itself is the journey. The
Mhm.
journey is to find out, is there a bigger question than that?
Yeah, it's okay. Here's the way Joseph Campbell puts it, and I may be paraphrasing here, but basically, as Joseph Campbell says, the best things in life can't be talked about. The second best things in life, we have symbols which point to that which can't be talked about. The third best things in life is a lot of talk, 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 talk. So even though the best things in life can't be talked about, yes, but they can be experienced. You see?
It's good.